When I was a kid, I played a lot of computer games. One day, my mom comes home, a garage sale, and she bought this unlabeled floppy disk. You see, it was the 90s and CDs weren't that common yet. The only things the floppy disks had written was "Bad Cat." She said the woman running the sale told her that it was her son's old game, but didn't know what it was other than that. My mother told me that the woman's child had died under mysterious circumstances. I didn't think about it and just thanked her for the game. You see, it was the 90s and the games weren't easily accessible for kids like me. I was existed for the game, since I usually only had gotten games on Christmas or my birthday, that was on the 26th of January. It was neither of Christmas or 26th of January, so I was excited and surprised that my mother had bought me a game. So I was excited and I wanted to boot it up right this moment. My mother told me that she had a bad feeling about these games, but I didn't care about her advice. I took the game in my hands and took it to my room. I felt that there was a dark aura to the disc, but I didn't care since I had a new game. I quickly put the game in my computer, which takes floppy disks because it's 90s. I waited for the game to load, and it took a very long time. The file size wasn't that big, but the load was very long. I found this chill go up my spine, and I felt that I should probably just cancel the download and throw this game in the trash. But I felt the game calling me, like it wanted I played it. I wanted for the download to complete, and then I saw the icon on my desktop. I saw it was unlabeled. uncannycatgolfplaytest2.exe. I had heard of Canny Cat Golf game before, but maybe this was some bootleg, and it felt strange to have since it was a weird version called Uncanny Cat 2, and it was a playtest and apparently a second playtest. I was kind of freaking out at this point, but I still felt the game calling me to play it. I nervously booted up the exe and was scared beyond belief from the loud demonic musky that started pulling. I didn't know how to react. The first screen told me that World 4 was incomplete, and no matter what, I would not play it. This is strange. My birthday was on the 4th of July, and I know in China it's the 4th number of the alphabet that is considered the death number. Other than that, the game menu seemed normal, but the game was labeled Uncanny Cat Golf instead of Canny Cat Golf, which, if you were born in the 90s, like me, you would be very familiar with. The game was normal, but instead of calming a golf gameplay with a funny looking feline, there was a demonic looking version of the Canny Cat that was hunting the Canny Cat, and he goes through walls, and when he catches the player in the game, there is a horrifying jump scare. I don't even want to describe the picture, but I'm ill now. It is a demonic looking version of Canny Cat that is black all over and has realistic demonic looking eyes, and is with a loud scream of possibly pain and torment. The first time I saw this, I instantly shut down my PC and tried to delete uncannycatgolfplaytest2.exe from it. A week went by, and after a week of seeing nightmares of the demonic looking cat that I'll call Uncanny Cat, I booted up my 90s PC like normal every day, and there I saw in the middle of my desktop Uncanny Cat Golf Playtest2.exe. I had not installed it again and on my PC after being scared by it a week ago. This time the icon was demonic. It looked like it was the Uncanny Cat, but very realistic and bloody. I had no choice but to boot it up. The game was same as last time when I played it, but this time there were no other worlds than World 4. Number 4 was the death number from China, and I was born on the 4th day of July, which I found scary. Ignoring the warning from the boot up screen, I went to level 4-1. The level was darker and more realistic than what I remembered, but this time there was no Uncanny Cat haunting me. I played it like normal until on the 4th level there was blood around Uncanny Cat and you couldn't move. Uncanny Cat was moving slowly from the edge of the screen. He eventually reached the hyper-realistic corpse of Uncanny Cat. When he reached the corpse, he jump scared me again. But this time, I couldn't continue the game. My computer was frozen, and all I saw was Uncanny Cat on my screen. After this, I have thrown away my PC, and now I still remember this scary incident years after. I've never heard anyone else have this same experience, but I hope no one will ever find the Uncanny Cat floppy disk I hid in my backyard one day and it was no longer there.